here at WAND Radio strive to bring you the very best entertainment the High Academy for the Celestial and the Occult has to offer.
The Academy would like to remind our listeners that unicorns and other virtuous beings should enjoy WAND Radio at their own risk.
The management is not responsible for the continued purity of your unicorn. Thank you.
To WAND Radio, your musical muse for magical moments, live from the High Academy for the Celestial and the Occult. I am your host, Calliope Merriweather, and joining me are my co-hosts,
Rupert von Koenig.
And I am the Baron of Bankruptcy. I am the Deacon of Debt. I put the ack in lack of money. I am Emmett.
Oh.
I'm sorry that you've fallen on hard times.
No, I'm actually doing really good right now. I just want to kind of set the tone for the rest of the episode. We're going to be talking about bankrupt students and how we can put them in a lifetime of debt for service to our orange overlord.
Orange Garfield?
Yes.
Yes, Garfield, the president of the university, Garfield.
Mm-hmm. That gigantic shaved cat that likes to roll in Cheeto dust and eat lasagna.
Fair enough.
Found at the bottom of a Cheeto bag as a kitten.
Abandoned by its previous owners.
Yes. Abandoned by everyone.
No. This cat is far too naked.
Yeah.
So sad. School announcements. Looking for information on student loans, what to expect from them, and how to best manage your finances after school has ended? Financial expert Barak Klinghammer will be leading a seminar next Saturday evening. Tickets are available at the Student Activities Office, with a special discount available for TACO alumni. Are you interested in the science and magic of video game design? Magic Jar Studios is looking for motion capture actors and stunt persons to fill out roles in an upcoming project. Applications can be submitted to the studio representative on campus, who will have office hours in the library for the next week. I'm actually going to be involved in that.
Oh, really?
Really?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. They asked me to be a part of it after hearing about me from a few exes. They want me to be a stunt cock.
Oh.
They're gonna mocap me. They're gonna paint it green, I guess, and then put like little balls all over it.
The two it has already is not enough?
No, evidently they've got to paint those very particularly. They got to paint them like little ping pong balls. So they decided they're just gonna put new ones on there. It's kind of sad because what they're gonna do is they're gonna dip them in cold water, so they kind of like just shrink back up inside. And I'm like, I told him it's not going to be easy to do everything else I need to do, but I'll persevere. You guys are paying me enough. So,
best of luck, I guess.
I did date an ice ganassi once, so I'm kind of used to it.
Oh.
I mean, if you're uncut, it kind of functions like a turtleneck, right?
That's true. That's very true. It was really hard dating her. She was always giving me the cold shoulder.
Did your relationship fail because you got cold feet?
No. It failed because she was a bitch.
A frigid bitch?
No, that's not. That was just a joke. She was actually very sweet and very wonderful. No, it kind of fell apart because she met a fire ganassi and they hit it off.
Really started generating some steam?
I always thought their relationship was a little lukewarm, though.
Well, sounds like you melted her heart.
Which would have killed her as an ice ganassi. You realize that, right? That's a horrible metaphor for an ice ganassi.
That's true.
Is it ganassi or genassi? She would never answer me. She just gave me a look.
I thought it was genassi.
Okay.
I could be wrong, though.
Oh, that makes sense. Genassi. That makes a lot more sense. Absolutely.
It would be like Jinn, genie, and since they're aligned with the elemental planes, it's sensory.
I would ask the creator Except I've decided that the creator of such a thing that starts with the letter G does not get to name and decide what the actual appropriate pronunciation of anything that starts with the letter G is after the GIF incident.
Oh, yeah, I was going to ask if you had a problem with the giraffes that the druids had added to the zoo on campus.
The giraffes? No. I have a problem with the GIF controversy because GIF is a peanut butter. And also, GIF is already a file format. There is a GIF file format. It did not get a lot of use, but there is one. So, and it was created before the GIF was. So you can't have GIF. So the owner can go and it stands for graphic. How the heck did the creator think that GIF was the right way to say that?
So it's not a Jith Yankee then?
No, it's definitely a Jiffy Yankee? A Jiffy Yankee?
No, a Jiffy Yankee is something very different.
It's someone who uses peanut butter as lube.
Oh. I mean, no.
Yeah, all right. All right, I'm with you there. Let's see here.
Oh, my.
Yeah, we could say it's a giant. I don't think that's right either.
Yeah, definitely not a giant.
No. Wow, giant is pretty much the only word in this book here. G-I. There's a lot of giant things in this book. Why do you guys study this? This is scary.
Well.
Giralon or Giralong. I don't know what that is. A Giraslong? A Schlong? A Giraslong. A Giraslong. I like that.
Oh.
It's not a Jardian.
Jardian of nature. Ancestral Jardians.
Yeah, see? No. There's a right way and a wrong way to pronounce every G.
And that joke really hit the spot. It's that time again. It's time for the annual Nerdsmith subscription drive. If you are interested in supporting the head to nerdsmith.org/subdrive and select any one of our 4 subscription tiers. Our most common subscription tier is $10 a month, which gives us one of your favorite shows on the network, your support, and you can also select another show if you so choose, but you should totally give us all of your...
Yes, all of your money should come to us. It is that time. Yes, absolutely. Rupert has it right. It is the time to pay the piper, as we are provided you with 54 amazing, wonderful episodes over the past year, including and a couple of extra bonus content, wonderful little episodes we've thrown together for you in the back end, for as a special thank you to all our subscribers over on nerdsmith.org. So go take a look and you can get all sorts of awesome stuff. What kind of stuff, what kind of bonus content did we do this year?
For instance, bonus content, I read a children's book, a bedtime story.
Oh, that's right.
So that should be great for the little ones. Then we had an on-site interview that we conducted at WonderCon with a bunch of adventurers from another realm. They were Merrick and Bonnie from... Oh, and Pugnut, their friend Pugnut from... who definitely had not seen it.
Well, he got Bonnie. Oh, whatever. You should take a listen to that. That was a lot of fun learning all about those adventures there. What did we do last year? Because you get access to that bonus.
We auditioned for the.
Oh, you know what? Never mind. Let's not talk about that. No. We don't need to. No. We don't need to talk about the talent show. We don't need to talk about the talent show. We don't need to talk about the date thing. Wait, no. You know what? Never mind. No, we do need it. Please give us. Please.
That you also get access to all the bonus content that we created for.
Yeah, which was when you guys tricked me to.
Not my.
That's exactly.
I wasn't even there.
I heard that you were in the building before. You know what? Just you go listen to You can go listen to it. You just take. You figure out who the liar is here. I haven't listened to it.
We'll discuss this much more during our mid-roll, so listen on, and you'll hear all about the various tiers and various rewards that you can get for subscribing or for upgrading your current subscription.
Dear WAND, while adventuring, I came across a strange-looking wand and tried to attune myself to it. I don't know if the wand was cursed or if I did it wrong, because when I wrapped my hand around it to get a good feel of the shaft, I accidentally cast blindness on myself. How do I find a cleric that can cure me on a student's budget? And believe me when I say I've learned my lesson about playing with my wand. Signed, I screwed myself.
Well, first off, you scrape off the peanut butter.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And then what?
And then you scrape off the jelly.
Oh! Okay.
All right, so the first question I have is, are your hands growing hair as well?
On which side?
Both.
If they're blind, how will they be able to tell?
You could feel it.
I'm sorry, if you have hair anywhere on your body, like spontaneously, you can feel it. I'm sorry.
Oh, I guess so, yeah.
You're going to know, especially if it's on your palms.
It's
a lot easier to wash your car that way, though.
And dishes?
That's true.
Yeah.
You constantly have an exfoliating sponge. Yeah.
Built-in scrub brushes. Especially if it's like a coarse hair, like a camel hair or something.
What if you could do one hand coarse and one hand non-scratch?
Oh, there you go. So you can do a wax-on, wax-off sort of situation, which would have probably prevented this whole situation.
Mm-hmm.
So our guess is to make the most out of this situation, or make your way to the campus health clinic. Dr. Heather will be able to sort you out right away.
Sounds like a plan.
Dr. Heather's the nurse?
She's a doctor. I don't know. Especially if they're growing hair in weird places.
She's a doctor of veterinary medicine.
A horse tranquilizer goes a long way.
That's true. It really does.
You're having problems with the cursed wand that won't go down. It's,
Well, I mean, let's see. I'm sure we've got budget clerics on campus, too. I mean, there's got to be somebody.
What kind of spell does this wand cast, I wonder?
Reduce and large.
Girt?
Stone skin.
Shillelagh.
Flesh to stone.
Flesh to stone. There we go.
Flesh to stone.
And girt.
Occasionally create water.
How do you charge you charge it by stroking it, right? I mean, that's got to be.
Yeah, well, clearly, because that's how they were playing. I mean, that's what they were doing, is they were charging it.
I've heard it takes 3 days to fully recharge.
Really? It takes me about 20 minutes.
I was drinking.
It's not my fault. 40 episodes, you think you would have learned by now.
I should have known. Yep. It's 54.
After 54 episodes, you think you would have learned by now.
Yeah, one would think.
Good lord.
Of course, my accent has changed over the course of 54 episodes too, so who knows?
Yeah, that's true. It's all right. It don't matter.
I really had to come to Taco to find myself.
So did this person.
Oh my. Dear WAND, I'd like to tell you I was freshly summoned to the Prime Material Plane when my ward decided to take a trip to Bangkok, Thailand. He did some normal tourist junk, eating local food, gambling, fighting with some creature named John because of the food. Anyways, he went for a walk last night and fell into an open sewer. I'm pretty sure we're never going to find him. Signed, Jot. What?
I guess it really was just a story. Thank you, Jot.
Yeah.
Did you need help finding the person that you were with? Your ward, as you called him? Was it something that we could assist you with? Were you just writing us a letter to see how we were doing and it just derailed? I'm not sure how to take this.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we don't even know what his ward's name was to be to look. Oh, well, I hope that you find him.
Best of luck.
Somewhere out there in the sad, strange world.
What is an open sewer?
They're like, they have like all their water and stuff doesn't just get teleported around. They actually have to push it through pipes. So all their shit and stuff is just like literally sitting underneath their buildings on the Prime Material. And it just kind of flows. Yeah, it's horrible. And it just kind of flows around. Sometimes the pipes burst and like leaks into people's homes and things, or they back up. It's horrible. But so sometimes they leave the little access things in the street. They leave them off and people can fall into them.
Oh, that's a terrible oversight, but a hilarious accident.
Yep.
Well, I hope you avoided getting the sewer plague.
Fighting some creature named John. Now, John, I get it. That's the Komodo dragon that's in the sewers, evidently.
Oh. That's how you get superpowers, you falling into open sewers.
No, maybe not.
So maybe we'll see him again, but with radioactive poo powers.
Radioactive poo powers?
Yes.
What would radioactive poo powers look like?
I don't know.
Toxic Avenger.
There you go.
Well, you're the Toxic Avenger. It would be a much grosser version of that movie or show, which is saying a lot. I mean, that would be a really fucking gross version, because that was already a very gross fucking movie.
This is true. Well, should we go ahead and head to our ad break so we can tell you all about those wonderful things that you will get for subscribing to Nerdsmith and helping support creators?
Yeah, let's do it.
Every single hour at Nerdsmith, a creator is struggling. Over 50 creators joined in the last year, and for many more independent creators, their time is coming. Hi, I'm Lara McMuffin. Will you be an angel for a helpless artist and join us at the Nerdsmith Network with his monthly subscription right now? For just $10 a month, 33 cents a day, and you'll provide a creator with food, shelter, and love. Right now, there is a creator here who needs you, and your subscription says, I'm here to help.
Some comfort here.
Thank you, Lara McMuffin. I need a tissue now. Those commercials always make me cry.
I'm not sure what to do.
Well, you know what you should do is you should go to nerdsmith.org/support or nerdsmith.org/subdrive and give them your credit card number. Sign up to be a superstar today, and you can come and help us out. You want to be our superstar, go be our superstar.
I'll do it right now.
Yeah, you should go do that right now. You should really do it right now, because if you're thinking about it, you should go do it, because you don't want to waste any time. You don't want to spend any extra stuff. All right, so as a superstar, this is everything. This is the whole kit and caboodle. You get everything on this. You get you start with access to all of the bonus content in the network, which is just an incredible value right there. It's dozens of different episodes, shows, graphics for your phone. Every different show does something different. You get all of that for all time, all the sub-drives forever. You start there. Next, you get let's see here. You get access to exclusive channels on the Discord server. So you and your fellow subscribers of that tier or below can chit chat away. And then let's see here. We have this thing you might have heard of called Nerd Alerts, where if you'd like to do a shout out of our show, you can do that, and you get half off for life as a superstar.
Awesome.
Well, for as long as you're a subscriber, that is.
That makes more sense.
You get access to or you get a free exclusive enamel pin, the 2019 subscriber pin, which will only be given out to subscribers for this year. We don't know what it looks like yet, because we haven't figured that out. But we will be very cool. It'll probably be a little goofy and a little punny.
Excellent.
But that will be coming very soon. Yeah, it's very exciting. Then you can have access to. Oh wait, I got ahead of myself here. Okay, there we go. Pin. Then, as a superstar, you're going to get one free Nerd Alert, so you can access any show that you support, and you can give a shout out to a loved one or a friend or to yourself. You can get that absolutely free for being a superstar. Nice. You also are going to get a metal D20 from Die Hard Dice, one of our sponsors here on the network. You're going to get a digital download of the 2019 Nerdsmith Cookbook, which we have. I think we got 5 Phoenix chili in there from Cook
5 Phoenix chili.
Yep, and I submitted some things too.
You did. Yep.
And then on top of that, because you're a superstar, you're going to get the physical copy
so nice.
of the 2019 Nerdsmith cookbook as well. So
how elegant.
Yeah, you get all of that, and it's a $35 a month subscription. So that is it. That's what you get, and it's a lot of stuff. It's crazy. If 35 is a little bit too much, that's okay. We do a $20 a month subscription, which. Oh, I'm so sorry. We got a Nerdsmith mug. This is a brand new Nerdsmith mug, not the one we gave out last year. This one is a little bit different. We don't know exactly which one. We got a couple of different options coming to take a look at. Once we've determined the quality and make sure we got a nice high quality one for you, we're going to go ahead and figure out which one that is. But you get a nice Nerdsmith mug that's got the logo on it, and you can show off your Nerdsmith pride.
Ooh.
And it holds beverages. We know this to be true.
It does hold beverages. You can put a sponge in the bottom, a dry sponge, and then pour liquid into it and pretend like it just vanished. That's a really fun one. And you can also put it over spiders. If there's spiders running around, you can just put it on top of a spider. If you put it one way, you capture it. You put it the other way, you crush it. So those are 3 great things you can do with this mug, and I'm sure there's a dozen more. Let's see here. You could probably smack John McClane in the face with it and break it over his face. That'd be something you could do with it. Did that happen in one of them?
Possible, yeah.
Diehards?
It sounds like something that would have happened in one of the diehards. Sure.
Yeah. If $35 a month is a little too much, then that's okay. You can become a champion for $20 a month. The only thing you don't get there is you don't get the physical copy of the Nerdsmith cookbook. You get just the digital PDF copy. So you still get.
And you don't get the mug.
Nope.
Oh, you don't get the mug either? Oh, shoot. All right. I apologize. You don't get the mug either. So you don't get the mug and you don't get the physical copy of the book. But you still get the Metal D20, you get the free Nerd Alert, you get the digital download, and you get the pin and all of the other stuff from the normal basic subscription. If that still doesn't quite work for you, we got a $10 sidekick, which we talked about earlier. So you don't get you just get the pin with that one. You do not get the digital download, and you don't get the free Nerd Alert. You get 50% off Nerd Alerts and the pin, the bonus content, and then, of course, the Discord channel. You can see all of this over at nerdsmith.org/subdrive because that's where you really should go to take a look. But we appreciate everyone, listening, taking consideration. We do have a $5 tier as well where you just get access to the bonus content. Every one of these tiers supports us directly. So we really appreciate that. The money comes to us and helps us create this amazing show. Nerdsmith keeps just a little bit so that they can keep the lights on and keep supporting us as well and help spread the word and pay for our hosting and do all that amazing stuff because they're just an incredible network. So we're very happy to be a part of that. So go support us through nerdsmith.org/support or nerdsmith.org/subdrive. Subdrive has more information for the subdrive, supports their normal support channel. Either one works, or you can just go to Nerdsmith. There'll be some links at the top there and you can find those. So please go over, take a look, and I think it'd be really good.
Even if you cannot support us financially, it is very important that we get the word out about our subscription drive. So please post on social media about Nerdsmith subscription drive. Let your friends and family and loved ones and enemies and frenemies and compatriots and allies all know about Nerdsmith and the amazing products that we have on our network.
Friends with benefits.
Absolutely.
Yeah, friends with benefits, of course. Your teacher's aid, your college alumni, your pets. Tell them there are pet-friendly show offerings on the network. All of our shows can be listened to by pets. They love them.
Yes, all of our shows are fine, except unicorns.
Yeah, they tend to bristle a bit.
We're not responsible for the purity of your unicorn.
It says right at the beginning of the episode.
For every single episode.
But yeah, get the word out. Yes, thank you very much for listening. Thank you very much for being a supporter and for enjoying our product. We will continue doing this for some time because we're passionate about it, but we need your help in order to be more financially stable about it.
And that's pretty much what it's all about. The idea that, if you want to keep seeing content like this, then let us know. That's supporting small creators is the only way that this type of content is going to be, made. We appreciate it. We really appreciate, continuing support from all of you. Some of you are subscribers now. Our goal is 250 subscribers this year. That's new or upgrading. So if you're already a subscriber, you can just upgrade your subscription from whatever tier you're at to the next tier. That will give you access or all the goodies from that tier down. So even if you're a champion right now, if you go up to a superstar, you're going to get all of it, everything. You get it all sent to you. It's not just what you get for upgrading. You get all of it because we want to say thank you in the best possible way. And
those are subscriptions through Nerdsmith, not through any of Nerdsmith's Twitch channels. You want to come to the web URL nerdsmith.org/subdrive in order to gain any of these benefits and to directly support us. If you support us through Twitch, it's a slightly different route and it's not tracked towards our 250 total subscribers.
So yeah, if you want to see more content from Nerdsmith creators on the whole, or just from us, go and please donate. Vote with your dollars to see more stuff and get more content.
Yes, absolutely. And there's a couple of other things we could say or should say. One is that while we very much appreciate you supporting this show, one of the nice things about this form of support is the higher your tier, the more shows you can support. So you get to choose which shows your dollars go to directly. So you can choose us and say Champions of the Earth, or us and say Chaotic Goodness, and you can spread that love out the more and more that you get. You still get access to all the bonus content no matter which shows you choose to support. Or if you want to spend more money towards the network, you can even choose the network itself, so they can get more money to get more equipment and to get us new microphones and pay for new office chairs when we have too much chili and everything else. So yeah.
Yeah, so help Emmett not sit on a bucket.
Yeah, and I don't want to sit in a bucket anymore, so that'd be very nice. But that's if you support this show or the network, that'll happen. I guess that's it. Yeah, so again, thank you very much for your support. It means the world to us. Go and do it right now. Pause the podcast or keep listening. You can still listen and go online. Go over to nerdsmith.org/support and /subdrive, either one. And take a look around and then put in your support right now, because if you don't do it right now, you're going to forget. We all do it. It's okay to forget, but if you want to make this contribution, if you want to help support us, now's the time, and there's no time like the present.
Yeah, we'll wait for you. WAND, do you recommend laundry detergent or prestidigitation for cleaning really stiff towels? Signed, asking for a friend.
Are they bending?
Well, I mean, did you use too much starch in your towels? Why would you use starch in your towels? I mean, if you have a 12-year-old son, mm-hmm.
Or there's a 12-year-old child living in your home, say as a roommate's child, don't think anything creepy, I would recommend
just buying new towels.
Buy new towels.
Burning them. Just buy new towel, and I would do a his and everyone else's sort of situation. Like, this is your towel, you deal with it, and then buy a new washing machine just for that child.
Or just teach them how to do it with the clothesline outside with the washboard.
Oh yeah, mm-hmm. Or you just hang it over. You hang it over the wash line. Just beat it. Well, that's how they got in that situation in the first place.
No, you could use the first towel as the washboard. You just stick it in the water and, scrub it at the end.
Right, and if you need to sand some, like a countertop or something, just grab that puppy and just start going to town.
Oh no!
Your countertop might get pregnant, but
just buy Kleenex.
Hey, we're trying to be eco-friendly here.
Buy Kleenex.
There's biodegradable Kleenex.
Disposable. Please.
Yeah, but it's still wasteful.
Yeah, compared to how much water you're going to use trying to wash those towels.
I said burn them. Then you're using this fuel. It's biofuel.
Yeah, but then you might get some clouds pregnant.
Oh, that's how we have cloud giant babies. Air genasi?
The last thing we need is airborne.
Just airborne. Airborne. I can feel it coming in the air tonight.
No, that ain't funny. Please pay us money for this stuff. Where else are you going to find such horrible jokes?
Chad.
Oh, I thought you said Chad is where else you find those horrible jokes. But yeah, evidently the answer is yes there.
Dear WAND, I'm a Celestial Pact Warlock. Do you think my patron would be angry if I took part in a Devil's Threesome? Signed, the would-be middleman.
So, a Celestial Pact Warlock, do you think my patron would be angry if I took part in a Devil's Threesome? Okay, now wait a second. Devil's Threesome.
It's Devil's Threesome because there's two horns. So...
Right. So it's very horny. And we've made this joke 1,000 times, so let's move on from horniness.
The horns are metaphors.
I mean, I wish I could. I mean, there's some pills or something.
The horns are metaphors.
What? They're metaphors. Okay. What do you mean?
Yes. You could even say that they are skiing.
Skiing.
It's a very visual joke.
Yeah, I don't get it.
That's fair.
Is this anything? A buddy told me a while back. Is this anything like a London Bridge?
Yes.
Yes. A London Bridge can happen during a Devil's Threesome.
Oh, all right. I mean, who defines it as a Devil's Threesome? Is it like a religious thing? Is it a religious experience?
It possibly.
It can be, I'm sure.
I mean...
So if it's some sort of religious experience or some sort of religious ritual, then maybe your Celestial Pact Warlock might be upset. But for the...
Are you giving praise to your patron while you're doing it? Did that, you know?
Oh yeah, could your patron be involved?
There you go.
Just yeah, as long as you have the proper sort of piety to your patron, I don't think they'd be upset. I mean, it really depends if you're spreading the love around.
That's true.
So, penile piety, huh?
I mean, as long as you're spreading the good word, about your patron, or doing whatever your patron, wants you to be doing as.
It's not the only thing that'll be spread.
That's what I was gonna say.
Sort of, I mean, maybe you could include some words of praise to your patron.
Make sure you're spreading something.
The would-be middleman. I don't.
Well, it's a threesome, so there's 3 of them. Wait, what would 3? Okay. If there's 3 men in a threesome, then what is the term for that?
A good time?
Okay.
A tripod? A devil's tripod?
Devil's tripod. I like it. We'll roll with it.
A flight of helicopters?
All right, I'll take it.
A pogo party?
Ooh, I like pogo party. Pogo party is good.
I like pogo party.
The 3-man relay?
There you go. 3-man relay is good.
2 men short of a hockey team?
The triple ring toss?
Caltrops? Caltrops wouldn't really work. You'd need 4.
You need 4 to do a caltrop. You hate to be the one to get stepped on, though. Well, maybe not. I'm not going to kink shame. Well, whatever it is, it sounds like a good time, and I'm in. I don't have a Celestial Pact to worry about.
So, ask your patron. Ask your patron to, evaluate that on a patron-by-patron basis.
I want to play in the D&D game, and this is only half in character right now. I want to play in the D&D game where, not when I am the DM, thank you very much, where somebody casts commune to talk to their deity to ask if it's okay if they have sex with 2 other men. That is going to be the best thing ever, and I'm very excited about it. So,
I mean, if you're having to ask your god, then it might sound that you're not really sure about participating in the first place. So, if you're not really sure, then you shouldn't commit to it. You know, be true to your heart.
I don't know if you're really excited about it, but if you're really excited to do something, but you want to be respectful to your deity or your patron, I don't think that is you hesitating.
Well, see, the thing is that there's nothing in this question that would, make me think that this person's excited to join in. It's, do you think my patron would be angry? The first question is to ask about their patron. So if they're putting their patron before themselves, yes, you're a great warlock, but, it might not be something that you're actually interested in.
I don't know. The fact that they're asking the question to me makes me think that they are wanting to do it.
On a public forum, that's fair.
Yeah, they're like, absolutely. All right. Hey, as long as everyone is interested and excited about being a part of this religious ritualistic experience, I am. I don't think your deity, especially a celestial, a good aligned deity, is going to care. So yeah, you just So you just get on your knees and start worshiping, and I'm sure that everything will turn out. I'm sure you'll get what's coming to you. So, and have fun. Bring a towel.
Every good hitchhiker does.
A lot of those religious experiences take place in very hot places. Usually, a lot of sweating. So,
different sanctuaries have different policies on whether or not you can bring in beverages. So please be sure to check with whoever's hosting.
You know what I like to do when I go to those things is I bring a nice, like, moist towelette type towel thing to wrap around my neck. And I bring a couple of packets of a little ice pack with a couple of packets of Go-Gurt. So, maybe maybe you just get some Go-Gurt while you're doing this.
Or a cheese stick.
Salami.
Just some good protein content. Mm-hmm.
Lots of protein. Liquid protein. It absorbs faster.
Oh, so you want like whey shakes?
Yeah, sort of like a creamy sort of vanilla shake, maybe pineapple flavored.
I suppose.
I like the pineapple. It's good. It's like a.
I'm not a fan.
Well, I mean, it's not for you.
Oh.
Calliope, get us the hell out of here.
Dear WAND, I have managed to observe your radio waves from my laboratory. Oh, good lord.
I'll finish the question.
Dear WAND, I have managed to observe your radio waves from my laboratories, but still the siren song of voice of Calliope sings to me. Calliope, why won't you return my sendings? Sign, Animus.
Animus, Bobanimus, Banana, Fanafo, Famimus, me, my, Animus. Animus. Yeah, Calliope, won't you return his sendings? You playing hard to get?
You know what? I think we'll answer that next week.
Is your riding crop in the leather works?
I'm kind of
shackles up the creek?
Sawhorse in the stable?
I'm kind of uncomfortable with this question. Can we just end the episode now, please?
Swing wrapped around the playset?
Monsters.
Savages.
Abominations.
80 years ago, the great kingdoms of the land above drove all monstrous creatures from their domain and claimed the surface of the world for themselves. Those that escaped the slaughter were driven deep underground, banished forever into the lightless reaches of the dark below. In this endless labyrinth of stone tunnels and caverns, their descendants still fight to survive.
And she's going to pretend that she's a fan of this dragon. She's going to say, oh my gosh, I have heard of you before.
Really?
And I am just so happy that you're actually real and we actually found you. We've been looking for you.
That's flattering.
I look at Onera and salute and then go back into the shadows.
Yeah, sure, make it look so easy.
I will.
She gets angry and she just finds Dire and just tries to attack them with it.
One of this creature's massive clawed hands grabs hold of your wrist
The cub yet has strength.
Come explore a world where sunlight is a myth and monsters may become heroes. Discover new episodes of The Land Above every Monday on nerdsmith.org, Podbean, or wherever you download podcasts. A proud member of the Nerdsmith Network.